Hey folks, Monday the 3rd of October 2022, and we have a bid into oil. The bull is alive, so up 4% on WTI. Of course, OPEC looking to cut as much as 1.5 million barrels a day. We are up 4.05% right now. So just, on WTI, just really it's contending with a bit of a trend here that we've got on the daily bar, as you can see here. Coming in like the low of the 8th of September and the 19th of September. Bit of a trend there, and you can see last week, lovely pullback to there, went off or down, and again this morning now, pretty much the highs of day on oil. But, I think a bit of a buy the rumor, sell the fact situation going on here in oil. Be careful. Be careful. I think a pullback on VWAP is warranted here. We are up quite a bit. Of course, a gap open on the overnight on the NYMEX exchange here. So, we closed 79.59s on Friday and then reopened last night at 81.02. So be aware of the 81.02s. The market may want to pull back and potentially either go bid off the top of the gap or actually close this gap before then going bid for higher. Now, where are we going to get to with oil in the longer term? Questions of, is this the start of a bid up to 150s? Potentially, but some of these levels anyway to look out for today. Pull back to 81.02s, top of the gap, and then potentially going lower. So we got to wait until Wednesday to get that OPEC meeting. All right, on SPOs, Goldman Sachs pretty happy. Their target 3,600 hit there on Friday into the close, just before the close pretty much, and we've gone lower on the open last night. So for me, I think we can go even lower. Again, this is the weekly bars. We're coming back to pretty much the August 2020 levels below at 35.44s. And actually, I think we can, be going a lot lower over the rest of the year. I think, what's on the cards now is a pullback to the top of this trend channel. The channel is high here, mid here, and low here. Okay. And this is what that channel looks like. Okay. On the SPOs, you can see that quite clearly right now on your screens. All right, so if we zoom in, I think, pull back to the tops here, and people saying, oh, the selling's over with. But then we could resume the bear trend from back up around 36.98 to then keep heading south towards what I think will be actually 33.31s for major buying to come in on this market. But for today, that's not what we're looking at for today. I think, look, 36s is going to loom heavy. I think we could easily have a breakdown here to the 35.44s. It's S2 is below that at 35.21s. No sign of dip buyers yet. And we've had here on the DAX this morning a reversal to close the gap open, the gap down, just reverse down to the bottom of that gap, and we're heading north again. So maybe signs of a bit of a bid here to kind of tap the highs of Friday before then maybe heading south. That's what I'd be looking at, like generally on equities. The Nasdaq as well before we go. Just have a look here at the Nasdaq again, coming into this 10,736's level, which is the low of 21st of September 2020 as well. So I think we need to come down to trend here on Nasdaq, and that's going to be around 10,500 actually, I think, before it's all done. So keep a watch out for some of these bigger areas to trade in the downside. Dollar as well, coming off those Friday highs of the P-Val, big area for us to be shorting dollar, long euro. Here was the long on the euro off that 2001 low level as well on Friday. And cable, none of these markets really getting much of a bid this morning because manufacturing PMIs across the Eurozone and the UK a miss across the board, well below the 50 expansionary territory, all coming in around the mid 48s there and 47s in Germany and France. All right, so that's pretty much it for me for a pre-US session, please do click the link and subscribe. It would be really great. And yeah, I will talk to you later. All right, have a good one. Bye bye.